Now, your first alert storm team forecast with meteorologist Melissa Thomas.
It's starting to get a little chillier around the Panhandle, but those temperatures right now sitting in the low 60s. Here in Panama City, we have 62, Mariana 60, over in Destin 63, and those will just continue to drop even further as we move in overnight. And that is due from the wind coming in from the north. And over into Phoenix Springs, that wind is moving at 5 miles per hour. In Destin, 15 miles per hour, Bluntstown 10 miles per hour, and that's going to continue to make it a little bit breezier and chillier as we move in through the week. And that cold front did pass through earlier today, which is what is bringing all the cold weather, and so that is causing this all to happen, and it just continues to come in, and those temperatures will move into tomorrow. But the good news, there's no rain on the way. It's looking like it's going to be a very dry week. If you step outside, it's going to be nice and sunny, so you don't have to worry about any of that as the week. And tonight, those temperatures will dip down into the 40s. Coastal 46, inland 41. Chilly and breezy night. Grab a jacket if you plan on going out. And tomorrow, they will rise just a little bit back up into the lower 60s. Much cooler and dry, as I said. Coastal looking at 64 degrees, inland 62 degrees. So it is starting to feel like that fall weather on this first day of November. But then we have Tropical Storm Eta starting to form in the Caribbean, moving to the west, 13 miles per hour. The winds at 70 miles per hour, wind gusts 85. And this tropical system will start to move into Central America and will make landfall on Tuesday as a Category 3 now hurricane. And we will continue to update you and keep you updated on the current situations of that. Those temperatures overnight starting to get a little bit cooler, dropping down, and more down into the 40s. And then some places it could even hit the 30s. Panama City looking like it's going to be 47 Monday morning. So if you are on your way to work, grab that jacket, just a light jacket to keep you warm as we move into the fall weather. Phoenix Springs 43, Mariana 41. And then as we go into the afternoon hours, it will rise just a little bit back up into the 50s and 60s. So you still will feel those chill breezes every once in a while as the Monday goes on. But it is sort of going to be fall weather. And if you are going out on the beach, like I said, grab a jacket because those walks could get a little bit cooler, especially on the coast. Yellow flags are flying across the Panhandle, both in Bay and Walton County. So if you do want to take your chances in the water, it will be a little bit cold, but if that's up to you. And the same thing with the boating. No concerns about choppy waters, but it really just is that cool and breezy air as we are going through tomorrow. Our coastal forecast ahead looking at nice dry temperatures, very, very sunny. As we move through the week and into the weekend, you will start to see that 80-degree weather once again. So it'll just be a little bit warmer and dry, so we don't have to worry about rain, just that fall weather in the beginning. But we're going to have some sunny temperatures, very nice. Tess, it looks like it's going to be a great week.
Thanks so much, Anna.